let's move on to the sixth problem. Mr. D owns a house at Vijayanagar and he submits the following particulars. Now, the problem gives us inputs in terms of standard rent, municipal valuation, and fair rental value. So, our first step would be calculating what is our EAV or expected rental value. Right now, the process of computation of your ERV is MRV and fair rental value, whichever is higher. With that amount, you compare it with that of the standard rent, whichever is less becomes your EAV. So your municipal valuation is 1,70,000. Your fair rental value is 1,72,000. So whichever is higher, 1,72,000. You will compare this 1,72,000 with that of your standard rent, and your standard rent that's given to us is 1,60,000. So whichever is less, so 1,60,000 remains to be your ERV. Now, once you get your ERV, the next thing that you'll have to do is look in terms of computation of your annual rental value that we have received. Now, let's take a look at what is the actual amount of rent that we have received. Now, it says the actual rental amount received is 1,75,000. So, EAV and actual rent received, whichever is higher, becomes your gross annual value. So, here your gross annual value now becomes 1,75,000. Now, once you compute the gross annual value, the next thing that you would do is look into whether the owner has paid any amount of municipal taxes, and in case he has paid any municipal taxes or any sanitation taxes, etc., pertaining to the property, that can be claimed as a deduction from the gross annual value of the property. Now it says municipal taxes is paid at the rate of 12% of the municipal valuation. So what is the municipal valuation? Municipal valuation is 1,70,000. It says 12% of municipal taxes. We will look into 12% of 1,70,000. That would work around 20,400. So from the gross annual value of 1,70,000, we will be able to claim municipal taxes paid by the owner as a deduction to the extent of 20,400. Now it also says plus he also pays 2% of municipal taxes as a part of a sanitation surcharge. So on the amount of municipal taxes that he has paid, he calculates 2% and that has been charged as sanitation charges which he pays to the municipality. So what happens is on 20,400 you will calculate to the extent of 2% and that would be claimed as municipal sanitation charges. So from the gross annual value of 1,75,000, you will claim municipal taxes paid to the extent of 20,400 and you will also claim to the extent of a surcharge of 2% on 20,400 which is 408 rupees, and therefore the total deduction would be to the extent of 20,808. So 1,75,000 minus 20,808. Your income from house property becomes 1,54,192.